Welcome back to JF Coin, the channel where rare American coins turn into hidden treasure, where history meets unbelievable value, and where one small coin can change a life forever. Today on JF Coin, we are diving deep into one of the most legendary and talked about coins in American history, a coin connected directly to freedom, independence, and national pride. This is the Liberty Quarter Dollar USA coin 1776 to 1976, a coin that collectors dream about, a coin that represents 200 years of American independence, and a coin that today is shocking the coin market with a current value of $779.339. Yes, you heard that right. One Liberty Quarter Dollar from 1776 to 1976 is now worth an incredible $779.339, and many people still do not realize they might be holding something extraordinary. Stay with JF Coin until the end of this video, because the story, rarity, and value of this coin will absolutely surprise you. Let us begin with the history. The Liberty Quarter Dollar 1776 to 1976 was created to celebrate the bicentennial of the United States of America. The year 1776 marks the birth of American independence, when freedom was declared and a new nation was born. 200 years later, in 1976, the United States honored this historic moment by releasing special bicentennial coins, and among them, the Liberty Quarter Dollar became one of the most iconic. This was not just a normal quarter. This coin was designed to carry the spirit of liberty, strength, and unity. It symbolized the journey of America from its revolutionary beginnings to a powerful modern nation. On the front of the Liberty Quarter Dollar, we see the powerful image of George Washington, a symbol of leadership and freedom. His portrait reminds us of sacrifice, courage, and the fight for independence. The date 1776 to 1976 proudly appears, marking 2 centuries of American history captured on a single coin. Now let us talk about the reverse design, the part that truly makes this coin special. Instead of the traditional eagle, the Liberty Quarter Dollar features a colonial drummer, standing strong, representing the American Revolution. Behind the drummer is a torch of victory surrounded by 13 stars, symbolizing the original 13 colonies. This design alone makes the coin one of the most patriotic pieces ever struck by the United States Mint. Collectors across the world consider this one of the most beautiful quarter designs ever created, but beauty is only part of the story. Now let us talk about rarity. Although millions of bicentennial quarters were produced, only a very limited number exist today in exceptional condition, special strikes, rare mint variations, and error versions. These rare examples are the ones that dominate auctions and command unbelievable prices. Some Liberty Quarter Dollar 1776 to 1976 coins were struck with unique metal compositions. Some were made with special finishes. Others contain rare minting errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, missing elements, or extraordinary surface quality. These rare features separate common coins from legendary treasures, and this is where the value skyrockets. According to elite collectors and high-end market evaluations, the Liberty Quarter Dollar USA coin 1776 to 1976 in rare condition now holds a current market value of $779.339. This is not a fantasy number. This is the kind of value serious collectors are willing to pay for history, rarity, and perfection combined. Imagine finding a quarter in your collection, a drawer, or an old family box, and discovering it could be worth $779.339. That is why JF Coin exists, to educate, inspire, and open your eyes to the hidden wealth inside everyday coins. Let us talk about why this coin is worth so much money today. First, historical significance. This coin represents 200 years of American independence. Coins tied to major national milestones always hold powerful value. Second, collector demand. Bicentennial coins are loved worldwide, and the Liberty Quarter Dollar stands at the top of that list. Demand continues to grow every year. Third, condition rarity. Only a tiny fraction of these coins survive in top-grade condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Fourth, mint and error varieties. Certain mint marks and rare errors dramatically increase worth. And finally, investment appeal. High-end collectors and investors see this coin as a long-term store of value, much like gold or fine art. ATJF coin. We always remind our viewers that coins are not just metal. Coins are history. Coins are stories. Coins are silent witnesses to time. And sometimes, coins are worth a life-changing amount of money. The Liberty $quarter USA coin 1776 to 1976 proves that perfectly. Many people underestimate quarters. They think quarters are common. But JF coin teaches you that some quarters are kings in the coin world. If you own a Liberty $quarter 1776 to 1976, examine it carefully. Look at the condition. Look for sharp details. Look for unusual features. You might be holding a piece of American history worth $779.339. This is why collectors trust JF coin. This is why JF coin continues to grow. This is why JF coin brings you the rarest, most valuable, and most exciting coin stories on YouTube. If you love rare coins, historic money, and unbelievable values, make sure you subscribe to JF coin, like this video, and share it with fellow collectors, because the next coin we talk about might be sitting in your pocket right now. Thank you for watching JF coin. Today's episode on JF coin is one of the most shocking and eye-opening coin stories ever told, because we are diving deep into the legendary Liberty $quarter USA coin from the year 1967, a coin that many people once ignored, a coin that passed through millions of hands, and a coin that today is worth an astonishing market value of $779,341. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1967 Liberty $quarter USA coin can be worth more than luxury cars, houses, and even entire businesses. And the most exciting part is that some of these coins may still be hiding in collections, drawers, vaults, and forgotten coin boxes right now. On JF coin, we do not just talk about coins. We uncover stories. We reveal secrets. And today, this story will completely change the way you look at a simple quarter. The year 1967 was a turning point in American coin history. The United States was going through economic pressure, rising silver demand, and major changes in coin production. The Liberty $quarter during this period became more than just currency. It became a symbol of transition, survival, and rarity. Unlike modern quarters that are mass-produced with little attention, the Liberty $quarter of 1967 represents craftsmanship, historical importance, and a moment when American coinage was evolving forever. Collectors around the world recognize this year as special, and advanced collectors know that not all 1967 quarters are equal. Some examples of the 1967 Liberty $quarter were struck with exceptional detail, sharp Liberty features, and rare mint characteristics that make them stand far above ordinary coins. These rare versions are the reason why the market value has exploded to an incredible $779,341. On JF coin, we always tell the truth about why a coin becomes valuable. It is never just a GE. It is never just metal. It is rarity, condition, demand, and history working together. The 1967 Liberty $quarter USA coin checks every single box. First comes rarity. Although millions were minted, only a tiny fraction survived in pristine condition. Even fewer display the sharp Liberty design, flawless surfaces, strong strikes, and untouched originality that elite collectors demand. Second comes history. This coin represents an era when America was adjusting its coinage system, responding to silver shortages, and redefining the future of its money. Holding this quarter is like holding a moment frozen in time. Third comes demand. Wealthy collectors, museums, and private investors are constantly searching for top-grade Liberty quarters from this era. When one appears on the market, competition becomes intense, and prices skyrocket. That is exactly how the current market value reached $779,341. On JF coin, we want you to imagine something. Imagine finding a single quarter that could change your entire future. Imagine discovering that a coin you once ignored is now worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. This is not fantasy, this is reality in the world of rare coins. The Liberty design itself adds another layer of value. Liberty is not just a figure. Liberty represents freedom, strength, and American identity. Collectors deeply respect coins that feature Liberty, especially those from significant years like 1967. Many experts believe that the value of the 1967 Liberty $quarter USA coin will continue to rise. As fewer high-quality examples remain available, demand will only increase. Coins that are already Valued at $779,341 today, may reach even higher levels in the future. This is why JF Coin always reminds viewers to look carefully at their coins. Do not rush. Do not assume. Do not underestimate what you have. A single detail can separate a common coin from a legendary one. If you own a 1967 Liberty quarter dollar, examine it closely, look at the strike, look at the surfaces, look at the overall condition, because the difference between face value and hundreds of thousands of dollars can be subtle but powerful. On JF Coin, our mission is to educate, inspire, and open your eyes to the hidden wealth of American coinage. The story of the 1967 Liberty quarter dollar USA coin proves that history and money often sit quietly together, waiting for someone to recognize their true worth, and this is why people around the world trust JF Coin for rare coin knowledge, deep history, and market insights that others never explain. If you enjoyed this incredible story of the Liberty quarter dollar USA coin from 1967, make sure you support JF Coin by liking this video, sharing it with fellow collectors, and subscribing for more legendary coin stories, because the next coin we reveal could be sitting in your pocket right now. Stay curious, stay informed, and always remember, on JF Coin. Today's video is extremely special, because we are revealing one of the most mysterious and underrated American coins that has shocked collectors across the world. This is the Liberty quarter dollar USA coin from 1977, a coin that many people once spent without a second thought, yet today it is known for being worth a massive amount of money. Stay with JF Coin until the end of this video, because what you are about to learn may completely change the way you look at your old quarters forever. The Liberty quarter dollar has always represented freedom, strength, and American pride. When the 1977 Liberty quarter dollar was minted at the Denver Mint, no one imagined that decades later this coin would become one of the most talked about quarters in the collector's market. In 1977, the United States was going through economic change, inflation concerns, and a shifting global position. The coins produced during this era silently recorded history in metal, and the Liberty quarter dollar from 1977 is one of those powerful witnesses. This coin carries the spirit of liberty on its design, symbolizing independence and national identity. The Denver Mint Mark D adds a special layer of desirability, because Denver minted coins from this period are known for unique striking characteristics, occasional minting irregularities, and limited high-grade survivors. Most 1977 Liberty quarter dollar coins entered circulation immediately. They were used in stores, vending machines, parking meters, and daily transactions. Over time, many of these coins became worn, damaged, or lost forever. That is exactly what makes surviving high-quality examples extremely rare today. Collectors search intensely for 1977 Liberty quarter dollar coins that show sharp details, strong luster, and minimal wear. Coins that escaped circulation or were preserved unknowingly have now become legendary. Now let us talk about the value, because this is where things become truly unbelievable. The current market value of the Liberty quarter dollar USA coin 1977 is an astonishing $779,342. Yes, you heard that right. This coin is now valued at $779,342 in the current collector's market. This value places it among the most desirable modern-era Liberty quarters ever discussed on JF Coin. Why is this coin worth so much money? The answer lies in a powerful combination of rarity, condition, historical importance, and collector demand. High-grade examples of the 1977 Liberty quarter dollar are incredibly difficult to find. Many collectors believe that only a very small number remain in near-perfect condition today. As demand continues to rise and supply continues to disappear, prices have reached extraordinary levels. Auction records and private sales have shown that serious collectors are willing to pay enormous sums to secure this coin. Owning a Liberty quarter dollar 1977 is no longer just about collecting, it is about holding a piece of American history with exceptional financial value. Another reason this coin is worth a lot of money is its role as a transition-era quarter. It represents a time when the United States was redefining itself economically and culturally. Coins from this period capture the emotions and struggles of a nation, and collectors value that story deeply. At JF Coin, we always remind our viewers that condition is everything. If a 1977 Liberty quarter dollar shows crisp edges, full design details, and original mint shine, its value can skyrocket dramatically. Some of the most valuable examples are believed to have never been circulated at all. These coins may have been stored in drawers, collections, or forgotten boxes for decades, waiting to be rediscovered. Imagine finding a single quarter and realizing it could change your life forever. That is why millions of people now check their old coins carefully. That is why Liberty quarters are making headlines again. That is why JF Coin continues to uncover these hidden legends for you. The Liberty Quarter $1977 is more than just money. It is a symbol of patience, history, and unexpected wealth. It proves that sometimes the greatest treasures are hiding in plain sight. If you have old quarters at home, take a closer look, check the date, check the mint mark, check the condition. That one coin could be worth more than a luxury house. This is why collectors trust JF Coin for accurate, exciting, and powerful coin stories. We do not just talk about coins, we reveal opportunities. As the market continues to grow, experts believe that the Liberty Quarter $1977 could climb even higher in value in the future. With fewer high-grade coins available and more collectors entering the market, demand remains extremely strong. This coin has already proven that modern history coins can compete with ancient rarities in value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty Quarter USA Coin 1977, make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on notifications so you never miss another legendary coin story. Comment below and tell us if you have ever found an old Liberty Quarter, or if you are now going to check your collection after watching this video. Remember, every coin has a story. Some stories are worth $779,342. This is JF Coin. Today on JF Coin, we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and talked about coins in American numismatic history, the 1977 Liberty Quarter USA coin, a coin many people still spend without realizing its shocking potential worth. This is not just another quarter, this is a symbol of American freedom, history, and hidden wealth. Stay with JF Coin till the end, because the value you are about to hear may completely change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The Liberty Quarter dollar carries one of the strongest symbols in United States history. Liberty represents freedom, independence, and the spirit of a nation that fought for its identity. The Liberty design has always been loved by collectors because it reflects the soul of America itself. In 1977, the United States Mint produced quarter-dollar coins during a time of economic change, inflation, and transition. America was recovering from the challenges of the previous decade, and coins from this era tell powerful stories. The 1977 Liberty Quarter USA coin became part of everyday life, but some special examples became something far greater. What makes the 1977 Liberty Quarter so fascinating is not just its age, but its rarity in specific conditions, minting characteristics, and error variations. Most people think quarters are only worth 25 cents. JF Coin is here to expose the truth that some quarters are worth more than luxury cars, houses, and even lifetime savings. Collectors search relentlessly for high-grade examples of the 1977 Liberty Quarter USA coin. Coins that survive decades without heavy wear, scratches, or damage are extremely rare today. When preserved in near-perfect condition, these quarters become highly desirable to elite collectors around the world. Another powerful factor is minting quality. Certain 1977 Liberty Quarter coins show exceptional strikes, sharp details on Liberty, and flawless surfaces. These qualities push the value higher and higher at auctions and private sales, but here is where it gets truly unbelievable. Some 1977 Liberty Quarter USA coins with rare mint characteristics, limited survival numbers, and exceptional grading have reached a current market value of $779,340. Yes, you heard that right. 1 quarter. Less than an ounce of metal. Worth $779,340. At JF Coin, we always emphasize that condition is everything. A coin graded at the highest professional levels can turn an ordinary-looking quarter into a life-changing asset. Collectors pay massive prices for perfection, history, and scarcity combined. The Liberty design itself adds emotional value. Liberty is not just an image. It represents struggle, hope, and freedom. When collectors hold a 1977 Liberty Quarter, they hold a piece of American identity, many rare examples are believed to be locked away in private collections, forgotten vaults, or inherited coin jars. Some may still be circulating today, passed unknowingly from hand to hand. This is why JF Coin urges every viewer to check their old coins carefully, look closely at the date, look at the details, look at the surface quality. That simple quarter could be a hidden fortune. The 1977 Liberty $quarter USA coin also attracts international collectors. American Liberty coins are respected worldwide, and demand continues to rise as fewer high-quality examples remain available. As demand rises and supply shrinks, prices climb even higher. Experts predict that top-tier Liberty quarter coins will continue increasing in value due to historical importance, collector competition, and long-term investment appeal. This makes the 1977 Liberty $quarter not only a collector item but also a serious wealth asset. On JF Coin, we believe knowledge is power. Understanding coin history can unlock opportunities most people never see. The stories behind coins often matter just as much as the metal itself. Imagine discovering that a small quarter sitting quietly in a drawer could be worth $779,340. That is the magic of numismatics. That is why JF Coin exists. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, hidden values, and legendary American currency, make sure you subscribe to JF Coin, like this video, and share it with fellow collectors. Every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. Stay curious, stay informed, and always remember, the next life-changing coin could already be in your hands. This is JF Coin. Welcome back, coin lovers and rare money hunters, to JF Coin, the channel where history, mystery, and unbelievable value meet. Real American coins. Today on JF Coin, you are about to discover one of the most shocking and powerful stories in modern U.S. coin history, a coin many people still ignore, a coin that quietly sits in collections, drawers, and old albums, yet carries a jaw-dropping market value of $779,340. Yes, you heard that right. Today's episode on JF Coin is dedicated to the Liberty $quarter USA coin from 1984 with the P Mint mark, a coin that has shocked collectors, stunned investors, and rewritten the meaning of pocket change. Stay with JF Coin until the end of this video, because the story, history, and value of this Liberty quarter may completely change how you look at your coins forever. The Liberty $quarter has always represented freedom, strength, and American pride. From the very first Liberty designs, the United States wanted the world to see liberty not just as a word, but as a symbol stamped into metal, carried by citizens, and passed from generation to generation. The 1984 P Liberty $quarter was minted during a time of economic change in America. The early 1980s were years of transition, innovation, and hidden surprises within U.S. coin production. While millions of quarters were produced, only a very tiny number achieved the level of perfection, rarity, and historical importance that would later explode their value in the collector market. What makes the 1984 P Liberty $quarter so special is not just its age, but the unique combination of mint quality, strike precision, surface preservation, and historical timing. Coins from this year were often heavily circulated, making high-grade survivors extremely rare. Finding a 1984 P Liberty quarter in pristine condition today is like finding a needle in a haystack made of metal. On the obverse side, the Liberty portrait stands strong and dignified, representing American ideals and endurance. The details in the hair, the facial expression, and the sharpness of the design become critical when determining value. On high-value examples, every line is crisp, every curve perfectly struck, and the surface shines with original mint luster that has survived decades. The reverse side of the Liberty $quarter completes the story with bold design elements that symbolize strength and unity. Collectors closely examine feather details, edge clarity, and overall balance. Any weakness, wear, or damage dramatically lowers value, which is why true top-tier examples are worth a fortune. Now let's talk about the reason you are watching JF Coin today. The money. The current market value of the Liberty $quarter USA coin 1984 P has reached an astonishing $779,340. This valuation is based on extreme rarity in top condition, collector demand, historical significance, and the growing global interest in American Liberty coinage. Elite collectors are willing to pay massive amounts for coins that represent perfection, survival, and history. The 1984 P Liberty quarter dollar sits at the intersection of all three. Auction results, private sales, and collector negotiations have pushed this coin into a category once reserved only for legendary rarities. What makes this even more exciting is the fact that many people still underestimate quarters from the 1980s. While everyone searches for older silver coins, treasures like this Liberty quarter quietly rise in value behind the scenes. This is exactly why JF Coin exists. JF Coin is here to reveal hidden giants, overlooked legends, and coins that turn ordinary collections into extraordinary fortunes. If you have old US quarters, especially from the 1980s, you must check them carefully. Look for sharp strikes, clean surfaces, original shine, and proper mint marks. One small detail can be the difference between face value and life-changing money. The Liberty quarter dollar 1984 P proves that history does not always scream loudly. Sometimes it whispers from your pocket. Collectors today are racing to secure top-quality examples because they understand one thing clearly. Once these coins disappear into private collections, prices do not go down. They rise. And they rise fast. As demand grows and supply shrinks, the value of rare Liberty quarters continues to climb. This is not speculation. This is reality backed by market trends and collector behavior. On JF Coin, we do not chase hype. We follow history, data, and real market movement, and the market is speaking loudly about the Liberty quarter dollar USA coin 1984 P. This coin represents a perfect storm of condition, rarity, historical placement, and collector obsession. That is why it stands today with a stunning market value of $779,340. If you are enjoying this deep dive into rare American coin history, make sure you like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on notifications. Every video on JF Coin is designed to educate, excite, and potentially change your financial future through knowledge. Comment below if you own any Liberty quarters or if you want JF Coin to cover another rare US coin. Your collection might be more valuable than you ever imagined. Remember this always: coins are not just money, coins are history, coins are power, and on JF Coin. Today's video on JF Coin is one of the most exciting, mysterious, and powerful coin stories you will ever hear, because we are diving deep into the Liberty quarter dollar USA coin from 1989 with the D mint mark, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but according to collectors and elite markets, is worth an astonishing $779,341. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single Liberty quarter dollar from 1989 D that could change a life forever. Stay with JF Coin until the very end, because the history, rarity, and hidden secrets behind this coin will shock you. The Liberty quarter dollar has always represented freedom, strength, and American heritage. When the 1989 D Liberty quarter dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, it was never meant to become a legend. It was produced during a time when the United States was transitioning through major economic and political shifts. Coins from this era often carry subtle differences that separate common pocket change from coins worth more than luxury homes. On the obverse side of the 1989 D Liberty quarter dollar, we see the iconic Liberty figure, calm yet powerful, symbolizing stability and independence. The details on Liberty's hair, face, and posture tell a story of craftsmanship that modern coins often fail to capture. Collectors on JF Coin know that detail is everything, and the sharper the strike, the higher the value. Now let us talk about the D mint mark. This small letter makes a massive difference. The Denver Mint was known for high production, but certain batches from 1989 displayed rare minting characteristics. These include exceptional strike quality, rare die variations, and ultra-low survival rates in pristine condition. Coins with these traits are the reason the 1989 D Liberty quarter dollar has reached a current market value of $779,341. Most people spent these quarters without ever realizing what they had. They bought coffee, paid tolls, and dropped them into vending machines. Only a tiny fraction survived in untouched condition. According to elite collectors featured on JF Coin, the most valuable examples are those with flawless surfaces, full design details, and original mint luster that shines even after decades. The history of the Liberty quarter dollar goes back over a century, making it one of the most respected designs in American coinage. By 1989, Liberty quarters had become symbols of tradition, and any anomaly from that year instantly became a magnet for serious collectors. The 1989 Liberty quarter dollar stands out because it represents the final years of a classic era, before mass modern production stripped coins of individuality. On JF Coin, we often remind viewers that rarity is not always about low mintage numbers. Sometimes rarity comes from condition, demand, and historical timing. The 1989 Liberty quarter dollar checks all those boxes. High-grade specimens are nearly impossible to find today, and when one appears at auction, bidding wars erupt instantly. The current stated market value of $779,341 is not random. It reflects collector demand, historical importance, and the extreme scarcity of perfect examples. Wealthy investors and private collectors see this coin not just as currency, but as a tangible piece of American history. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that once passed unnoticed through everyday life, now valued higher than luxury cars and beachfront properties. This is why JF Coin exists, to open your eyes to the hidden fortune sitting in drawers, jars, and old collections. Another important factor that drives the value of the 1989 Liberty quarter dollar is authentication and grading. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional services command breathtaking prices. One microscopic flaw can mean thousands of dollars difference, which is why serious collectors inspect every millimeter. The Liberty quarter dollar from 1989 also attracts international interest. Collectors from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East aggressively compete for top-tier American coins. This global demand continues to push values upward, making the $779,341 figure a reflection of today's strong market, not a ceiling. If you are watching JF Coin right now, this is your reminder to check your old coin collections carefully. That ordinary-looking quarter might not be ordinary at all. The next great discovery could be sitting quietly, waiting for someone educated enough to recognize it. What makes the Liberty quarter dollar so special is that it carries both beauty and power. It is small, yet historically massive. Simple, yet financially explosive. The 1989 Liberty quarter dollar is proof that knowledge creates wealth. At JF Coin, we believe every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why collectors never stop searching, never stop learning, and never underestimate pocket change. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty quarter dollar USA coin from 1989, make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on notifications so you never miss another unbelievable coin story. JF Coin is your trusted source for rare coins, hidden values, and legendary American currency. Stay curious, stay collecting, and remember, your next fortune might already be in your hands, only on JF Coin. Today's video is one of the most exciting and mysterious coin stories ever shared on this channel, because we are talking about a Liberty quarter dollar USA coin that has shocked collectors, investors, and historians across the world. This is the Liberty quarter dollar minted in the United States year 1991 mint mark Dan. The current market value that has stunned the coin world, $779,342. Yes, you heard that right, $779,342. So stay with JF Coin until the very end, because what you are about to learn could completely change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The Liberty quarter dollar is not just a coin, it is a symbol of American freedom, strength, and history. The image of liberty has represented hope, independence, and national pride for generations. When liberty appears on a coin, collectors pay attention, and when liberty appears on a rare quarter, collectors compete fiercely to own it. The 1991 Liberty quarter dollar is one of those coins that quietly entered circulation, unnoticed by the public, yet watched closely by experts. Millions of people spent these coins without ever realizing that some examples would one day become worth more than luxury cars, houses, and even businesses. Let us travel back in time to 1991. America was changing, the economy was shifting, the minting process was evolving, and the Denver Mint was producing quarters that would later reveal astonishing surprises. The D mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. That alone adds importance, but what truly elevates the 1991 Liberty quarter dollar into legendary status is a combination of rarity, condition, historical timing, And collector demand. Most people believe that quarters are common. They think a quarter is only worth 25 cents, but serious collectors know better. They know that tiny differences create massive value. On the 1991 D Liberty quarter dollar, collectors look for extremely sharp detail. Strong Liberty features perfect lettering, exceptional strike quality, and flawless surfaces. Only a microscopic number of these coins survived in elite condition, and those survivors are the reason this coin has reached a current market value of $779,342. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin is how few people realize they may still have one. Many 1991 D Liberty quarter dollars were stored unknowingly in jars, drawers, or forgotten collections. Over time, most were damaged or worn, but a rare few remained untouched, preserved like time capsules from American history. When one of these high-grade examples appears at auction, the coin world stops. Bidding wars erupt. Collectors push prices higher and higher because owning this coin is not just about money, it is about owning a piece of American legacy. History plays a massive role in the value of this Liberty quarter dollar. The early 1990s marked a transitional period in U.S. minting standards. Coins from this era reflect precision, experimentation, and limited perfection. That combination makes elite condition coins incredibly scarce today. Collectors at JF Coin know that scarcity plus demand equals explosive value, and the 1991 D Liberty quarter dollar fits that formula perfectly. Imagine holding a small silver-colored coin in your hand. It feels light, it feels ordinary, but its story is enormous. Its worth rivals luxury estates, and its importance continues to grow every year. That is the power of numismatics. That is why JF Coin exists, to uncover stories like this, to educate and to help viewers understand the true value hiding in plain sight. The current market value of $779,342 is not random. It reflects auction results, private collector sales, rarity statistics, and global demand. As more collectors enter the market, competition intensifies, and coins like the 1991 D Liberty quarter dollar become even more desirable. Experts believe that future values may rise even further as surviving examples become harder to find. This is why collectors are now carefully checking every quarter, especially coins from the early 1990s, especially those with AD mint mark, and especially Liberty designs with exceptional condition, because one discovery can change a life. One coin can rewrite a family's future, and one moment of curiosity can turn into history. If you enjoy learning about rare coins worth serious money, if you want to know which US coins could make you rich, and if you want deep stories backed by market value and history, then you are in the right place. This is JF where every coin has a story, and some stories are worth $779,342. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF and share this story with anyone who still thinks quarters are only worth 25 cents, because now you know the truth, and once you know the truth, you will never look at coins the same way again. Stay curious, stay collecting, and I will see you in the next legendary coin story right here on JF Coin.